I remember one time I was in trouble. I technically hadn't even done anything.
Okay.
Basically, what happened was your boy got in a little pickle with the police.
The police.
But I was, when I say I was a bystander, I was literally a bystander.
Okay.
It was me and my 3 boys were walking, we were playing out and we were walking home, right? Then 2 of my boys were getting into an argument, as you do. And then it got a bit pushy and shovey. And then they started ramping and they fell onto a car bonnet. Alarm didn't go off, nothing happened. But the person whose car bonnet was like, there's blacks outside and they're fighting and they're vandalizing my car.
To Popo.
To Popo.
Okay.
Then one of my boys' dads who lived on the same street snitched and was like, I know exactly who they are. Named and shamed. He lived 2 doors down from me. So police came knocking. My mom was like, I know for a fact there's not police here saying my son's name.
Yeah.
Yeah, full govy. On my doorstep. The f did you do? They spun the whole story because they were going from the story from the lady who bailed. So they said, there's 3 blacks beating up another black on my car. And I wasn't the one getting beat up, clearly.
Yeah.
So I was one of the beaters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're a bystander.
Yeah, I was a bystander, bro. So the story my mum's hearing is, your son was party 2, smacking the shit of an innocent on someone else's car.
Yeah.
And I was like, pardon? I was like, Mum, I swear down, I didn't.
She's not going to believe you over the
she didn't believe a word I said. And they were like, we need to bring it down to the station. I was like, no, my heart. I said, no.
My heart.
Oh, what made the whole thing worse is that because of the job that my mum did, she knows a lot of police officers.
I see.
So she was like, if you think I'm embarrassing myself, pulling up with my son, the criminal, you're fucking crazy.
My son, the criminal. Why? I'm your child.
Yeah, I was like, please, Mum.
Support me.
Please. So then my stepdad had to take me.
Oh, God.
And he hated the police. So he was in there like... He was in there calling for lawyers. He was in there like, how dare you accuse him? He was shouting in there. It was embarrassing. My mum was livid. My boy, who was another one of the perps, his mum didn't give a shit.
Okay.
Because that was just norms. That was norms. And there's a taking you in cuffs. It's calm.
Yeah.
That night my boy was like, sleepover thing. And I was like, brother, you couldn't pick a worse night. He's like, yeah, safe. Everyone's rolling. Tings and all. My mum's given the green light for tings. Sleepover. So when I say I grovelled, did the garden, did all my chores, ate dinner like that. And I remember like, oh, Mum, obviously, you know when you were like, I know you're going to say no.
But just to soften
I'd
her.
be doing myself a disservice if I didn't ask. So I was like, oh, that man want to have a sleepover in it. And I said, this is a terrible night because of obviously the things that have happened that I didn't even do. But then man want to have a sleepover in it. When I said I was 110% certain she was going to say no. And she was like, just finish your dinner and go for your sleepover in it. I mean, you know when you're like...
you can't smile. You can't smile too hard.
You can't smile.
Just breathe.
Is it?
Thank you, Mum.
Oh, thank you, Mum.
Thank you, Mum. I appreciate
it. Yeah, thanks, Mum.
Thank you, Mum. You can't even look up at her.
I don't think I'll have any fun because I just feel so bad about what I did. But thank you for that. I finished... Can I go now?
Sprint.
Bro, sprinted upstairs. I ran there, my bag was swinging. And then as soon as you leave the yard, are you mad, bro? She was never saying no. What to me? You're mad, bro.